Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Literally, thank you everybody. The support we've had is crazy, isn't it?
It's been amazing. Like, we couldn't wait to come back, but obviously me and G have to try and get together. So
Yeah, we've
we
got
have to
other
plan.
things. Yeah.
But we're back.
We've had like people that we don't know message us and
It's
like
been
so
amazing.
they found our channel and it's like, oh, thank you. But we had loads of people say that they want to hear about the manifestation side of things. So we're going to talk about that, but also going to talk about like the law of attraction as well. We both really believe in this. We both practice it like every day. I never used to be, well, I've always been spiritual, but I never used to know what the law of attraction was. That's why my past is so negative.
No, to be honest, I didn't either. And I think it was when I heard people talk about it, I've always been a big skeptic. And I've had to do a 360 turn, and my whole belief system has changed since reading certain things.
Yeah.
And knowing about how this works. And once I've tried it and you actually see results, you think,
Wow.
Ooh, doesn't everybody do this?
So also I've got no makeup on today, that's why I look baby faced.
You look beautiful.
Thank you. So yeah, I didn't used to believe in it, and then I was introduced to a book called The Secret. And if you've not read it, I highly, highly, highly recommend that you read it. It's on Audible, so you can listen to it on Audible. And that changed my life. Like, I'm not even joking. It completely changed my life. It changed my thought processes. And when I started doing, so the law of attraction basically is what you put out, you bring back in. So if you're, if you're sat there like saying, oh, I feel really crap, I've had a rubbish day, like moaning about things, you're just going to attract that like negativity back in.
Do you know what I find? Do you ever get, when like, I don't know, you've woke up and it's raining and it's just, things are not getting off to a great start. And do you ever find that they're the days that like your jacket will get stuck on the door, you'll lock your keys out, like everything will go wrong because from the minute you've woke up and said today's not a good day,
that is really attractive.
You have basically set up that path for everything that's not good to come in. You are welcoming it.
Yeah.
I find that so much. I wake up and I always get my jacket stuck and I get locked in and my bags rip and
you
my
lost your
shopping.
keys the other day.
And I actually did, I locked myself out the other day as well. Yeah.
And it was a bad day.
It was a really
bad day.
But do you know what? I was blaming new moon energies on that. I still am, to be honest. Accountability is not a high one at the moment. Blame the moon.
But also, things like if you've got an appointment and you're saying, I don't want to be late, you're going to be late because all you're thinking and putting out there is late. All the universe is hearing is late. So then you'll notice that you'll get stuck behind a learner car or you'll get stuck at every red traffic light and you will be late, and that will affect your mood even more. So yeah, try and always, what you say out loud is what you're going to attract back in. So if you're having negative thoughts, obviously deal with them and things, but you want to be putting out that positive energy and good energy. And a really good way to stay in a positive mindset is gratitude.
Yeah.
So like what you're grateful for. So like today, someone was just really annoying this morning to me and they just tried to like shit on my energy. And I thought, no, I'm not going to let you ruin the rest of my day. So I stood there and I thought, what am I grateful for? Like, what's good? And I turned it into a positive, and therefore it hasn't affected my day at all, and I've attracted no negativity into my day. So yeah, every day try and say what you're grateful for, just 3 things a day, and really visualise it as well. So like write it down, tell your friend what you're grateful for, and you will see a change as well.
And they don't say that the spoken language is powerful for no reason. So you literally have to speak what you want into existence.
Basically.
And the way that you speak it will determine. So I always say, for me, I mean, this is just a personal preference, but I don't like to use the word I want. Because I just don't feel as though...
You feel greedy saying it.
Yeah, I don't feel as though it's like, I want this and I want that. So... for me, it's always, I desire or I believe that I should receive this. I am in the space to receive this. I'm open to receive anything like that. Kind of gets it go that the energy is out there a lot more than just I want.
Sound like a sport brat, like I want this, I want that.
And a lot of the time when it's I want, it's not very specific. So I want money. how much money, you know, be precise. Like, I want to make £10,000 by the end of the year. Have that written and look at it and really be, the more precise you can be, that you're going to get there basically a bit quicker, because the universe will listen to what you want. And if you're not precise, you will get, and it may not actually be in the form of what you pictured, because you've not put it out there properly.
So like that's also like manifestation comes into it. Like the energy you're putting out is you're manifesting that energy back in. So like a few months ago, I really wanted a new car, and I like sat down and I put a plan in place, and I worked and I just visualised on this goal of getting a new car. And another thing to help visualise is go and do it. So like I went and sat in a car that I wanted, I went and test drove it. I had no intentions of buying it there and then, but then a week later I was in a position where I could buy the car that I wanted, because I'd focused on it and I'd visualised it, and I was talking to everyone about it, like, oh my god, I'm going to get this car, I'm going to get it. And it's like, you almost have to like pretend you've got it. Like pretend you've got it. And
visualisation
is massive, huge.
They've done studies basically whereby they've hooked athletes up to sensors, and they've basically got them to relay a race or a sporting event in their mind. So basically they are imagining themselves running a race and then imagining themselves playing a game.
That's so good.
And basically their statistics show their heart rate increased. The muscles that they would have used to run this race was working.
That's crazy.
If you take a lemon and you visualise, well, don't actually get one, you visualise yourself taking a lemon. So I've got a lemon here, and I'm now going to cut that lemon up, and I'm visualising the whole thing, and it's a juicy lemon, and I'm going to pretend to lick the inside of that lemon, and your salivary glands here will actually start to go crazy. Your mouth will start watering, because the brain will actually signal to the body, not the other way around. And a lot of people forget this, I think. So what we feel, we've been told to feel. It's not the other way around. So we can actually channel the energies, the thoughts and everything. So people will manifest for financial gain, and the one I find really good is healing. So physical and mental healing, people do manifesting for a lot. So believe, the belief of it. So ask, believe, receive. And that's kind of the way we work on it. But
you have to believe in this for it to work.
When we say believe, it's not just, oh yeah, I believe.
No.
You feel it. You, like Georgie said, you go and sit in that car, every morning, pretend that you're getting in that car and you sit and drive it and visualise how it makes you feel being in the car, smell it and everything. The more that you can align the thoughts and be there, I feel like the stronger the energies are that you create.
100%. And in The Secret, if you've not read it, there's a few things that I love in there. It talks about, one is where it talks about this woman had cancer, and the doctors told her that she wasn't going to survive it, she wasn't going to live it. But this woman refused to let her illness overcome her. And she used, the law of attraction, and she put energies out there, and she carried on her normal life. She didn't get sad about it, and she got over that cure. Now, my best friend's mum, she won't mind me talking about her, also has cancer, and she was told that, she wasn't going to survive it. And this was years ago, like we're talking like 14 years ago, and she is still living because she doesn't let her cancer define who she is. Like she attracts goodness to her, like she doesn't let the cancer get in the way of anything, and she is still here. Like she's a miracle, so like the law of attraction really works. And if you want a boyfriend, for example, the universe says, well, you're not acting like you want a boyfriend. So like clear half your wardrobe, so like the other half is for your boyfriend. Like sleep on one side of the bed, so your other side of the bed is for your boyfriend. So like manifest it. And then she met the man she married, I think it was like a month later. So like it really, really, really works. Like I manifested my car to me. Like I've manifested so much money in my business because of using it and practicing it every single day. Like last week I couldn't even afford to go and do a food shop. Like I just couldn't afford to do it. And then every single day I've said that I am attracting money into my business, and I literally have, like last month I earned so much money because I was practicing it every single day and I was being positive with it. I wasn't sitting there going, I'm struggling, because if you put out that you're struggling, the universe is gonna, basically.
Yeah, more's gonna come. Basically, if you look at, it sounds so crazy, but if you look at the universe like a giant catalogue, and you can literally open it up and say, oh, you know, I deserve that, you know, I've worked for that, and I'm ready to receive this. That's what it is. That you literally, you see it and you feel yourself wanting it, but you have to have that belief. If you're telling yourself like you're gonna get it, but really deep down inside you don't feel worthy of, it's not gonna come. You know, you're contradicting the energies here, and you really got to zone in on what it is you want. And that's something that I think people struggle with.
Yeah, it is. That's why writing it
that's
down
what I
is
think,
good.
because people don't tend, it's like I said, the brain is a funny tool, and you either use it to your advantage or you use it and it will control you, and unfortunately it will have the negative effects, and it will stop people doing what they want out of fear. And I think manifesting helps remove that fear of the unknown, because actually it's not unknown anymore, because you've believed it and you've felt it, rather than just, oh, I want this, so I'm just going to dive in and hope it works out.
Also, limiting beliefs. Like, if you are sitting there saying, I really want to earn, like Danny said, £10,000 by the end of December, and then you're thinking, oh no, I can't do that, that's a lot of money, I can't do that, you won't do it.
No.
Like, you have to really believe that you can, and you can do it. You can do anything you put your mind to. Like, can't is not a word. I don't know, I hate that word.
No. I mean, you look at all these people doing these amazing things, and it's like, you are just as capable. You know, we are just as capable, but yet we've been put into this little box of fear that holds us to think, well, actually we're only capable of so much, and you know, there's not enough good to go around. That's a lie. That's the biggest lie ever told. There is more than enough good, there's more than enough power, more than enough money, there's more than enough. So when we sit and think that there's not, obviously we're limiting ourselves straight away.
And I think we've been conditioned to believe that.
We believe that we have a lack in life, because if, you know, we work for it and suddenly we don't have it, oh, yeah, give up. And that then carries on to our experiences. We end up then giving up before we see results. Things take time, and I think a lot of people are very impatient, and if something doesn't work straight away, it's that, like, that's kind of that feeling of, what's it called,
I don't know, if it doesn't work,
self-gratification, basically. So it's that,
I don't know what that means.
You want it to happen there and then, and if it doesn't happen,
it won't happen, kind of thing.
You lose the belief, but that's where you need to keep the belief more than ever, because that's when it's testing you. And the people who give up, the universe won't work in your favour because you've not put the work in. It's a daily thing. You know, you can't do it for a week and then think, oh, well, I didn't get my car, so I'm just going to give up now. And that, I think that is the big one with a lot of people, because they seem to think that they'll make a wish and wake up the next morning.
And it's there. That's not how it works. No.
It really doesn't work that way. There is a lot that goes into it, a lot of practicing. I mean, vision boards are amazing ones to start with. They're very easy to make.
I need to do mine. I've got my board there.
They're really easy to make. You find pictures, anything that you want. So if it's a dream home, a dream car, you know, a family, holidays, whatever it is, you know, a business, whatever it is that you're after, put it on the board.
And look at it every day.
Wake up every morning. What better way to manifest your dreams?
And if you've got children, let them put what they want on the board as well, and look at it together. Like, it's just really good, but you have to believe it, and it's not going to happen overnight, like Danny said.
Imagine if it did.
I know, it'd be absolutely amazing if it did.
Imagine that we all just made a wish and woke up the next morning like, ooh.
But yeah, the universe is a genie. It's a genie, and you give it your wishes.
Yes, I was thinking that there was basically think of Aladdin. So when the very first Aladdin, you know, the original version, he's actually, the genie is a picture of a great universal being, and that's who Aladdin is putting the wishes out to, the universe.
And always say thank you to the universe. Even if you've had a really bad day, find a positive, just be grateful, because I'm listening to a book at the moment and it's called Think Like a Monk. We'll link everything that we use at the end of the video. And basically last night I was listening to it, and it was saying, think of a bad situation, so maybe it was a bad breakup, or something, a car crash or something. There would be a positive out of it. So thinking of your last breakup, what was positive about it? And for me personally, it made me grow. And actually, my last relationship was the first good relationship I had.
Yeah.
So like, I know that everything that I have been told previously is all a load of lies, and that it helped me love myself, if that makes sense. Like, so I really grew from that last breakup, and I knew that I wasn't hard to be with and everything. So like, there's a huge positive that came out of that breakup, like huge. The personal growth from it has been absolutely incredible. So like, if you think of something that's like terrible, think of what is good from it and what has come good from it.
It's the awareness. I think you have to be able to notice everything comes with a lesson, a blessing, or both. And sometimes it's up to you to sift through which are which.
And the lesson is a blessing.
Always. So whether you're getting whichever one, you are getting a gift.
Yeah.
So you need to say thank you, even if you don't feel as though
it's a gift.
It's a good thing. But this is what I'm saying. If your brain will tell your body what to do. So if you are saying thank you, your body and everything thinks it's receiving a gift, which is happy. It's good. We all like to receive gifts. So as soon as you start to say thank you for something, you will automatically uplift your spirits. You will automatically feel better, and that in itself is an anti-immune.
Exactly. And
the more
that you're grateful, the more that like the powers of above the universe are seeing that you're grateful for everything. So the more it's going to give you.
It's down in life, so it's just everything. What we're going to do is do a part 2 on this, because we believe that there is a lot that goes into it. So we will do a part 2.
And we don't want to overwhelm everybody.
There's a lot in this. So this is just a little introduction for you. So if you are very interested, watch part 2 and we'll break some stuff down, give a couple of tips, maybe give some people some series, things that you can watch.
Yeah.
So yeah, join us
Thanks
in part
for watching.
2.